I've got this Coin Monthly magazine here I thought we could have a look through. It's from August 1968 and it cost 2 shillings and sixpence. That's half a crown. It says Helen in there in pencil. I was going to rub that out with this, but I thought no, I'll leave it as part of the history. Coin Monthly, the magazine for all coin collectors. I think this went out of publication in 1992. Now, as I said, it costs 2 and 6, which is equivalent to 12.5 pence, but in 1968 the average male wage was £22 a week, which is £1,144 per annum. And the latest government data, published in October 2023, reveals that the mean UK average salary is just over £34,000 per annum, apparently. So what you have to do to get some idea of how much this stuff actually costs to the people buying it at the time is multiply everything by 30 and you get an idea of the value of the coins up for sale. Right, let's have a look. So there are some cut-ins in here I noticed as well. What's this? When a penny's worth £15. It goes on about the 1951 penny there, but the main bit here is the Churchill crown. It's going on about the Churchill crown being a first-class investment. It says there, the Churchill crown bound to appreciate. Well, it was worth 5 shillings, which is 25 pence back in 1965, and you can still pick them up for 25 pence at car boot sales today. So it definitely didn't appreciate. And this bit, someone cut out of a newspaper, just about coin prices there. But anyway, let's go back to the magazine. Lots of advert. Stuart Ward Coins Limited. Lots of different prices there. What have we got here? Peter Island. All these coin books. Loads of different books. All coin books. They weren't cheap though, were they? If you have to multiply everything by 30 to get the price. Not cheap at all, some of those. Peter Island, 13A Clifton Street, Blackpool. I wonder if it's still there. Shall we have a look? Okay then, where's Blackpool? Around there somewhere. There we go. Right, Blackpool. Let's get it pretty central. There we are. Let's get it at that angle. Right, where's the tower? There it is. Blackpool Tower. Right. I forgot what I said it was now. Clifton Street. Right, let's type in there. Clifton Street. Clifton Street, Blackpool. There we go. Right, let's click that. And get that out of the way. Okay, there it is. Let's go down there. Right, got to get bearings now. What numbers are what? Right, there's a Nationwide. Let's have a look at the address of that. Number 9. Okay, Nationwide's number 9, so which way does it go? In fact, I can see it. There it is, look, 13. 13. And next door, 15A. So it must have been in that building there in 1968. What's the farthest we can go back? 2009. 2009. The Citizen then. The Citizen newspapers. Group of newspapers. So it wasn't a coin shop in 2009. Anybody remember that being a coin shop? Blackpool, 13A, Clifton Street. So what were they selling at this shop? There's some Whitman albums there. All different ones there. So they were 5 shillings each, which was 25 pence. So multiply that by 30, 25 times 30. So that'd be £7.50 they were selling at, which is about what they sell at eBay now, second-hand ones. They've got some bookshelf albums issued for English coins. There's some coin envelopes there. Quality plastic, it says there, 2x2. That's 2 inches by 2 inches. I wonder if that's PVC. It can react with coins if it was PVC. Well, let's have a look at some prices then. We've got 12 and 6 for 100, or 12 and 6 is 62.5 pence. So times that by 30, £18.75 for 100. So £3 for 500, so that's £30 for 500. They weren't cheap back then, these plastic envelopes, were they? But you can get some free samples if you send a stamped address envelope, so should we try that? Now I've got JC Aches, is that an E? Limited. Professional Numismatics. Oh, they've got a PO box, they haven't got an address, and they're trying to sell 1967 Canadian proof-like sets. Proof-like? Are they proof or not? One of the most popular foreign sets on the market. Right, okay. So they want £5, 5 shillings for them. That's around about 157 quid in today's money for some coins I don't even show you the pictures of, and they're proof-like. Can't imagine they sold many of those. Okay, it says here it's Coin Monthly Volume 2 number 10, so this must have started in 1967 then. Fishpool find. So this is a load of gold coins that were found in Fishpool, Nottinghamshire 2 years ago, so in 66. Oh yeah, it says there, March 1966. The coins, 1,237 in all, are gold. Wow. The coins are nobles, half nobles and quarter nobles of Edward III, Richard II, Henry IV, Henry V, Henry VI and Edward IV. My God. That's what you want to find when you go out with your detector, isn't it? But if they were found in 66 on a building site, it probably wasn't with a metal detector, was it? I'll have to look that up, see what happened to them. Now, Joan E Allen, numismatist, 184 Main Road, Biggin Hill, Kent. And I bet that telephone number doesn't exist anymore, obviously. 4-digit telephone number there. For all English milled coins, particularly from 1830 to 1967. Specialist in the coin of Elizabeth II. Didn't have much to go on in 1966, she'd only been Queen. Wow, 14 years though, by then even. The coin room, open from 5 PM, Tuesday to Friday. Right, and if we look on the next page, there she is, Joan E Allen. And there it is, the family home at Biggin Hill. So is that where they were selling the coins from? We need to go and have a look. Okay, I know Biggin Hill is south of London, this area. I'm going to have to type it in. There it is, Biggin Hill. There we go. Biggin Hill. So, what did I say? 184 Main Road. Right, there it is. Top one there. Let's click on that. Right, there it is. So let's zoom in. Let's get down on the road. Right. Assume it's going to be this way. Let's have a look at the number of that one. 182, so it's next door. Is it upwards or downwards? Try that one. 184 Main Road. So is that a shop? Did that used to be a coin shop they sold from? Surely that wasn't the house, was it? There? Surely they didn't demolish that house there and build that? Anyone from the Biggin Hill area know about that? It'd be interesting to know, but it looks like they did. Now it says here, the suitability of her large family home near Biggin Hill Aerodrome, so was the aerodrome around there somewhere? Must have been. Was a great asset to the business, for one very ample room was easily converted into a pleasant Victorian style coin room with adjoining office. Yep, coin room opening hours again there, so it must have been that place. So is there anyone from the Biggin Hill area that remembers this lovely Victorian house being demolished and replaced with that? Oh well. Right, carrying on. What we got here? How to turn £1 into £100. Simple. Get in on the collecting boom. If you'd bought £1 worth of farthings in 1956, their value today would be in fact as much as £1,200. You're having a laugh. Victoriana has gone up by more than 500%, and 30s knickknacks 1,000%. I think that sounds like a bit of a scam to me, that one. But if you want to, you can send for the free coupon. There we go. There's an article here on the export of silver alloy coins. And what's this? Rent a stall. You can rent a stall at the Cutler Street Coin Market every Sunday morning. And where's that? That's near Petticoat Lane, Sunday Market. Right, H&KN pennies. We offer a complete set of 5 pennies struck at the mints, Birmingham and Kings Norton, Birmingham in the 20th century. I think that should say Hitchin Mint Birmingham, Kings Norton Mint Birmingham. Right, so we've got all 5 of them there. 1912H, 18H, 19H, 18KN and 1919KN. No, it says complete in the special Sandhill case in selected condition. What does selected condition mean? So it says 35 shillings there, which is £1.75. So multiply that by 30 and that comes to around about £52. Well, it depends what condition they're in, doesn't it? Selected condition don't really mean anything. Well, you could buy those 5 for less than £52 today, unless they were in uncirculated condition, but I doubt it, because it wouldn't say selected condition, would it? A fortune in gold, but this is part 2. Well, information on gold coinage there. Pity about not having real photographs though. Big advert there for the Tuda coin company, and where are they? Southend-on-Sea. Right, uncirculated coins. Well, let's have a look at some of these prices. What were they charging? Right, 1948 uncirculated florin, 27.6. That's £1.07 and 6p. I don't know why they used to do it just in shillings. That equates to about £1.37.5. So you multiply that by 30. We're talking over 40 quid. That's not tempting, is it? A 1953 shilling uncirculated, an English one, 9 shillings. That's 45p. So we multiply that by 30, £13.50 for a 1953 shilling. So the English and Scottish versions were the same. A little bit expensive, I think. So that was 75 Queen's Road, Southend-on-Sea, Essex. I wonder what's there now. Probably not a coin shop. Let's have a look. Okay, here we are. I do know where Southend is. It's down there, east of London, southeast England. There it is. Longest pier in the world. Look, there's Southend Pier. Can't remember how long it is. Over a mile, I think. Right, let's go and have a look then and type in there. What did I say? 75 Queensway. Queen's Road. Queen's Road, West Sea, Southend. Must be that one. So click on that. There it is, Queen's Road. Right, let's go down there. It should be that one marked up in red. Where was it? There it is. Is that 75? 75 Queen's Road. Yep. It's now the Sunflower Bistro. Sunflower Bistro. I've gone back too far now. Just check that. Yeah, next door, 73. Look. So it is right. Sunflower Bistro. Let's go back as far as we can. Let's have a look here. 2009. Oh, the Sunflower Eatery then. I like eatery. I like the word eatery better than bistro, really. Don't know why. But definitely not a coin shop. Oh well. Bye-bye Southend. There's another one there. Coins and Arts. Kensington Market. It's in London. A lot of these seem to be in London or the southeast. Having said that, the next one is High Street Lincoln, which is like the Midlands. Now, uncirculated sets of decimal coins now available. 20 shillings, so that's £1. You had to pay for that. So that's the half p, the penny, the 2p, 5p, and the 10p. Some there cheaper, 12 and 6. That's 62.5p. But you've only got, like, is it 18.5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.5p worth of coins there for 62.5p. Now, this magazine is obviously from 1968, but you can just see that's dated 1971, and I found that very spooky at the time. My grandmother bought me a set of that in 1968, but I didn't look after it. I took it to school to show everybody. I was all fascinated with the fact that they said 1971, a futuristic date. This set was also released before 1971 with the old pre-decimals there and the new decimal coins. Dated 1971. The 1971 bronze coins were minted from 1968 to 1971 because they needed to mint so many of them. But there's no way of telling which was which, really. Which year they were minted, which is a shame. RNL Coins there, but I think that was just a mail order company. Can't see an address on that one. Market movements, plus a definition of UK coins and how they're graded. I don't know if you can see that. So you can pause it and read that. And uncirculated and fleur de coin as well there. Loads of prices of coins there. I won't look at any of them in this video though. The Whimble Coin Company. Oh, here's another one from the north of England. We had one at Blackpool and this one's at Blackburn. J.A. Duggan & Co. Shall we see what's there now? 18 Billinge Avenue. Okay, Blackburn. It's up to the left of Blackpool, to the east of Blackpool. Where am I? Down here. Blackburn, there we are. Okay, now what did I say it was? 18 Billinge Avenue. Let's type that in. 18 Billinge Avenue. There we are, the top there. And that is just there. Is that a private house? It's just a private house. Yeah, it must have just dealt from a private house. And yeah, that one. You can see 18 on the bin. Yeah, 18 on the dustbin there. On the trash can. So it was there. So that used to be a coin dealership there then. There's a cartoon there about the new 50p coin that will be coming out next year, 1969. Look, Alfred, a piece with multilateral curves. Yep, I think he's already noticed. Mostly adverts in this magazine on their Michael Howard coins, Kensington High Street in London. And they've got some prices for farthings. That's this one, for instance, 1773 farthing, very fine condition, 42 and 6, so that's £2, 12.5. So that's over £60 in today's money. Let's compare that with some sold prices on eBay. One for £10, £25. Can't really see the condition of that one. That one there, look, £25. That is definitely very fine, even better condition than that. Only £25. That's not very nice. £6. Don't really know what that one sold for. £60 for a job lot. The farthings there. 1694, 1773. And look at that one, £45. And that is probably extremely fine condition. It's definitely better than very fine. Only £3 for that one, £9 for that one. So it's definitely cheaper being a coin collector in 2023 than it was in 1968. All to do with the eBay and the internet, I suppose. Much easier to buy coins off the general public now, where you used to have to rely on coin dealers before. A National Coin Exhibition, September the 26th, 27th and 28th. Where was that? Chelsea. Chenil Galleries in Chelsea. Right, a few questions and answers here. Mr. David Urey of Southgate, London writes, I am a beginner at coin collecting. I have noticed on a 1966 year type set that I have just received that each coin has a set of initials, except the penny. I suppose these are the engraver's marks, but nowhere can I find who they refer to. Well, get in the TARDIS, go forward a few decades, mate, and look on the internet. Right, the half crown, foreign and sixpence are marked EF and CT. The shillings and threepenny bits are marked WC and the halfpenny KP. I think he's got these initials a bit wrong. Could you please tell me what these letters stand for? And the answer is, the letters you refer to are the designer's or artist's initials. The ones which you mention represent the following. EF, Edgar Fuller, they've put Edgar Fuller there for some reason. CT, Cecil Thomas. WG, not C, William Gardner. HP, not a K as a guy thought it was. T.H. Paget, Thomas Humphrey Paget. Incidentally, on the obverse of all the coins on the truncation of the Queen's neck, you will find the initials MG to indicate this was designed by Mary Gillick. That's a bad error to put E.F. Edgar Fuller when it should be Fuller. I'll show you where the initials are on these four coins. They're all from 1967. Right, florin first. And right in the middle of the screen you can see EF for Edgar Fuller and CT for Cecil Thomas. On the threepence, the threepenny bit, you can see WG there for William Gardner. And on the halfpenny, or the halfpenny as it was called, you can see the HP for Humphrey Paget. And you can see why the guy thought it was a K. It doesn't look a K sometimes, look at that, if you get it in the right light. But it's definitely an H. And on the penny, this is 1967 as I said, you're looking for Mary Gillick's initials, the who designed the portrait. Very hard to see, right down the bottom there. Right at the bottom you can just make out the MG, there we go, in that light you can see it quite clearly. It's one of the hardest to see, certainly can't see it like that. There's an article on Hadrian's Wall and some Roman coins. American dealer flying across the ocean to buy your coins. What does he want? He wants cheap English coins of all reigns up to 1961. Mixed lot of hammered coin, all sorts there. English medals, all conditions. Just about anything else imaginable, he says. And when he's in England, he's based at 78 Red Lion Street, London. I wonder what's there now. Got to have a quick look. I found out where it is. There's the old Red Lion pub and Red Lion Street, and it must have been this building here. Yep. But it doesn't look like that could have been there in 1968. That looks like a new building. There's an article on Isaac Newton. He was Warden of the Mint from 1696 to 1699 and Master of the Mint from 1699 till he died in 1727. Problem is, this is part 2, so I need to get the edition before this. What did I say it was? Volume 2, number 10, so I need to get number 9. And these are Middlesex tokens, all with portraits of Isaac Newton. No idea what they'd be worth. Loads and loads of adverts. Right, games coins. If you were looking for a different series of coins to collect, something a little bit apart from the usual, then the following article should interest you. It includes some of the recent pieces struck to commemorate the world famous Olympic Games. So there were Olympic coins around before the 50p set. Also covers the Asian Games and the Commonwealth and Empire Games as well. The Asian Games in Bangkok in 1966. I don't know what the denomination of that one is. There's a special coin offer. A tube of 25 1960 brilliant uncirculated crowns, £175. That's over £5 in today's money. You could probably get them cheaper now. Interesting article, the story of our sixpences. But the problem is, again, it's part 2. George I to William IV, so I really need to get the issue before this. There's George IV. There's William IV. Right, now we've got a coin competition. You've got to work out what that is. Well, it's just the edge of a coin binder, isn't it? There's the clips. Don't look too difficult. And last month's result, you've got to work out the portraits. Well, that's easy enough as well, isn't it? Elizabeth II, Edward VII, Victoria, William IV. It even tells you there anyway. I think I would have got that easy enough. Another place to look for, the penny farthing, 38 Bridge Street, Hitchin, Hertfordshire. Let's go and have a look. Here's Hitchin, and I've found Bridge Street just there. What's that? Hitchin Priory there. Okay, let's go down on Bridge Street. There we go. And I'll go up here. Have a look at some of these numbers. What's that? BB's Bar. All right. What number's that? Number 12, so we've got to go further up there, I should think. So let's go up here. And let's have a look at that one. 36, so it's got to be next door. What's that? No, it's still 36. It must be that. 38 Bridge Street, yeah. Couldn't be more clearer than that, could it? So that used to be a coin shop. Now, is it part of the... Is that a hairdresser's? Did I see next door? The hair shop, yeah. Could be part of that. It could be just a little house. But whatever it is, it's definitely not a coin shop. Nice place, Hitchin. But it's not a coin shop. Okay, I think the rest of the magazine... It's just adverts, classified adverts. Look at that lot. Loads and loads of adverts. What's that? Gold coinage of the Bahamas. And look at those prices. They are not cheap. Loads more adverts there. And that's it. The back page. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And went on a bit longer than I thought, but please click that like button for me. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Now I might go and look up that address there.